but you don't even have the sense to even look in our face. But you rather just steal our money and do what you want to do. It's a shame. The lawyers is looking at us, but you the mayor, and then you want to come up here. Well, I am the mayor. Yeah, we know, but you're not conducting yourself as a mayor.
All right, your 3 minutes up.
You're not
Thank
conducting yourself.
Your 3 minutes
you
up.
are going to
your
jail.
Your 3 minutes is up. Thank you so much. Is there anybody else? Is there anyone else? Your 3 minutes up.
Welcome to Male Reality Lessons, where topics are reviewed and discussed as iron sharpens iron. On Male Reality Lessons today, we're going to talk about delusions of grandeur. Delusions of grandeur is a type of false belief that someone has more power, wealth, or other grand traits than is true. And typically, this particular problem can appear in a variety of professions, but no better profession to highlight than politicians. And the biggest one right now that is basically out of control and all across mainstream media, the one and only Tiffany Henyard. And today, it seems she's getting exposed as her clock is surely running out. But you don't have to believe me. See how bad it has gotten that she can't stop from hiring convicts and people that have had a sordid past criminally time after time.
You don't even have the sense to even look in our face, but you rather just steal our money and do what you want to do. It's a shame. The lawyers is looking at us, but you the mayor, and then you want to come up here. Well, I am the mayor. Yeah, we know, but you're not conducting yourself as a mayor.
All right, your 3 minutes up.
You're not
Thank
conducting yourself.
Your 3
and
minutes
you
up.
are going to
your
jail.
Your 3 minutes is up. Thank you so much. Is there anybody else? Is there anyone else? Your 3 minutes up. All right, go ahead. You have the floor.
I want to start by saying there's nobody like the God I serve. And I only want to say that because he only allowed me to come as far as this podium. That's the only person I fear and thing I fear besides going to jail. So I'm not going to go past this point like he told me. But I only came up to here to say, because Las Vegas said what they said, because a lot of places say what they say when they say things like this, so I'm going to ask you myself. Why would you do that? And if I'm lying, all these people right here on the cameras heard, all these people, tell them I'm lying then. Is that why you never said anything? Is that why you disappeared as soon as this came out? Is that why? I'm supposed to be scared of you? Hell, motherfucking no. So tell me I'm lying, or tell them why.
Flashback.
They want to know where their taxpayer dollars are going, and they show up here once a month trying to demand those answers. But tonight we also heard from a former Dalton employee who says she was sexually assaulted by a trustee and then fired.
For a moment, the clamoring outside Dalton Village Hall calmed, the crowd parted, and former assistant to embattled Mayor Tiffany Henyard came forward. Phinia Dukes spoke in veiled terms publicly about the sexual assault she says she endured from Dalton trustee Andrew Holmes during a village business trip to Las Vegas last year.
This is very overwhelming.
In a lawsuit filed last month against the Village of Dalton and trustee Andrew Holmes, Dukes says she was fired after taking sexual assault allegations to Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard. In edited video provided to ABC7, Dukes described how she lost trust in Holmes, a well-known crime victims advocate.
I deemed his Uncle Drew because now I feel like if I step out of here and how I know you that you fight for these other people, these other victims and all of that, you had my back until my last memory was me waking up in his room.
The allegations are part of an investigation by Las Vegas police, but Holmes has not been criminally charged. His designated seat on Dalton's board again sat empty on Monday night. Resident after resident railed against Mayor Henyard, accusing her of misusing millions of dollars in village funds and deceiving taxpayers.
You don't have a finance committee meeting. You don't let nobody know nothing.
The reason the business people didn't get their business license, because they wouldn't pay to play with you.
If you're enjoying the video, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to Male Reality Lessons.
Few weeks we've been speaking with the accuser about a potential interview. Her answer was provided today in the form of a recorded and edited statement. She said she wants to share her story because she feels victimized twice. First, because of what happened in Las Vegas, and then again when she reported it to her boss, Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
I deemed him the Uncle Drew. Like, I gave him that name, and it went all the way down to the mayor calling him Uncle Drew just regularly. That was just his name, because he made everyone feel comfortable.
Fania Duke's claims in the recorded statement mimic those she made in a recently filed civil lawsuit and police report. She accuses a man best known for advocating for crime victims' families.
So now this family has to go through this pain
Of sexual assault. Andrew Holmes is a Dalton Village trustee and ally of embattled Mayor Tiffany Henyard. Dukes was Henyard's assistant at the time. She said the mayor brought her, Holmes, and an entourage of a dozen people to Las Vegas last May to attend an economic development conference. On the last night, Duke said she was relieved when Holmes agreed to go out with her on the Strip to celebrate her birthday. She later told police she blacked out after a night of drinking and smoking marijuana.
But I at least knew I got a man with me, I'm going to make it home. I ain't even got to worry about try to go on the Strip by myself. I legitimately thought that, I was going to make it home. Until my last memory was me waking up in his room.
Andrew Holmes has denied wrongdoing but declined to comment. Dukes and a police officer who was on the trip acting as Henyard's bodyguard are now suing, claiming they were retaliated against for reporting the alleged assault to Henyard the day after they returned home. The lawsuit says Holmes called and FaceTimed the officer, boasting about having Dukes in his room. The suit claims trustee Holmes then panned the camera toward a bed where the officer could see a woman, Ms. Dukes, who was partially undressed. It goes on to say Holmes moved the camera to various private areas of Ms. Dukes' body and was removing articles of clothing. Dukes praises the police officer for reporting what she says was a crime.
You're the only person that stood up for me, opened your mouth, had the dignity to put everything that you had aside, your whole life, your whole personal life, for somebody that you didn't even know. You honored the badge that you vowed for, and I appreciate you for that.
In Dalton tonight, the state agency that regulates local law enforcement in Illinois says Mayor Tiffany Henyard's handpicked police chief is not right now legally qualified to run the department or even serve as an officer. Fox 32 obtained a letter sent by the Illinois Law Enforcement Training and Standards Board to Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard on Friday regarding her appointment of Ronald Burge Sr. as Dalton Police Chief. Henyard appointed Burge as top cop in September over the objections of the majority of the Dalton trustees, who say she can't make appointments without their consent. In the letter, the deputy director of the Training and Standards Board tells Henyard that Burge is considered inactive because Dalton has not submitted the proper paperwork on his behalf, and because Burge has not completed a requalification shoot since 2021 when he was with the Dixmoor Police Department. For these reasons, he is currently not authorized to exercise law enforcement authority or to carry a firearm publicly, the letter says. We strongly encourage you to remove him from public service until an appointment is submitted and the board determines if he is eligible for reactivation and a training waiver. Last month, Dalton trustees were granted a restraining order, preventing Burge from serving without the board's approval. But after a chaotic village board meeting on Wednesday, the judge agreed with Henyard that Burge could serve as police chief on an interim basis for 30 days until a new chief is selected. The letter also includes a stern reminder to Henyard of your duty to conduct a thorough background check of Mr. Burge's criminal and employment history before making your determination of employment.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Here are my final thoughts. All the information is readily available out there on the internet. It's obvious that the people of Dalton, as well as the community that she's also overseeing of all the other townships, is pretty much done with her. Yet, the last interview she gave, she said she's confident that she shall be reelected. But I want to hear from you in the comments section. Give me your thoughts and opinions on this topic, as well as any other topic here on Male Reality Lessons. As always, I want to thank you for watching. Smash that like button and have a good day.